Hi there, my name is Kevin Nelson with Millbrook United Methodist Church, and I'm headed to Allison Cain's house for her to show us how to make a chocolate cake. Let's go see how she does it.
Hey, welcome Kevin. Are you ready to make some dessert?
I am. Thank you so much for having us, Allison. Allison, thank you so much for inviting us into your home. What are we going to make today?
Today for dessert, we're going to have a chocolate Texas sheet cake.
You know, wait. Every meal should start with dessert.
Right, of course. And it's the perfect cake if you have a birthday or you have a potluck. It's simple. You can bake it and be out within an hour. It's great. This is actually taken from the Pioneer Woman on the Food Network.
So now, how do we start this process?
First of all, we're going to put 4 tablespoons of cocoa in this melted, 2 sticks of salted butter.
Salted. Heat 1 cup of boiling water, and we're going to mix this all together. Butter and cocoa.
And we're going to put that in here. And I've got this sort of on medium. What we want to do is get this
nice and blended together. Is it wrong that my mouth's already watering?
Everybody I've made this for loves it if you like chocolate. It's just starting to boil. I've already got my 2 cups of all-purpose plain flour and 2 cups of sugar. Go ahead and get your oven preheated at 350. We're gonna just beat this a little bit. You want to let it cool a minute before you put your eggs and buttermilk. So we've got the chocolate mixture already mixed up a little bit. So this is a 1/2 cup of whole fat buttermilk.
Whole fat.
And to that, we're going to add a teaspoon of baking soda. You want to make sure you check the date so that this is not
So you don't want to
date.
use the baking soda that you got sitting in your fridge to take the stink out?
No.
Okay.
And we're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I use pure vanilla, not imitation vanilla. I think that's something I think
makes the difference.
Makes a difference. Then 2 large eggs. Hand beat these with a fork to mix them up. Pour these into the chocolate. Now we're going to mix this slowly. Sort of start smelling the chocolate. This is a 9 by 13 air bake pan. This is what I usually do all my sheet cakes in.
Now air bake, that's
It's
those ones
just
that
the
they're almost like insulated, right?
Yes, just lightly.
All right, we're almost getting to my favorite part, and that is licking the bowl. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh man. Yeah, well, I haven't seen anything that I couldn't do yet.
Now we're going to pop this in a 350 oven. I sort of tap it to get the air bubbles to the top. And in we go. I do it about medium height, not too high. And we'll check back in 25 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Too bad you're not me. Hey, I hope that you're enjoying the program. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to know more about Millbrook, come to our website. You can find everything there that you need to know. So Allison, we're waiting for the cake to bake. How did you go about finding Millbrook?
Smith and I were actually driving around and we saw the church on the corner and we said, you know, we're gonna go there Sunday.
So where did you land? What service do you all attend?
We do the 9:45. I like contemporary music, and that timing was good, time of day, but we also listen a lot of times to the either 11 or 8:30 because we like the hymns. And
when you started coming to Millbrook, was there any other ministries that you all were involved in?
Before COVID, we went to the Sunday school class after the 9:45
service.
Right. And I've done some baking and some helping with Mom's Kitchen. Outside of church, we do a lot of, we have beagles and we do some fostering for Tri-Beagle Rescue here in Raleigh. We really enjoy that.
Now, how many beagles?
We have 3 beagles of our own, and we foster failed is what they call it when you end up adopting them. So we just love dogs.
We had one while my kids were growing up, and then she passed, and now they both have dogs, so I'm just a grand dog.
Right.
I have grand dogs.
It's a big commitment.
They come and visit.
Sure. And then you give them back.
And then they give them back.
That's good.
That's right.
I think this is about ready. That's
And
good. I
it
mean,
still feels a little squishy
It's a
there.
little, let's give it maybe 2 more minutes. Just for that middle. We've got 1 3/4 stick of salted butter melted. Got the burner turned off, and I'll go on and add, we're gonna do the same 4 tablespoons of cocoa. And to make it just a little richer, we're gonna do 6 of heavy whipping cream. Teaspoon of vanilla extract again. Yeah. So we're gonna go on and put that over here. What we do now is just really easy. We're gonna mix those up, and we're gonna start adding our,
Powdered sugar.
I've got a pan. We don't pour it all at once.
Okay.
Okay, let me mix that. It'll probably take this whole box. You can see it sort of getting thicker a little bit.
I really love the fact that we're thickening with powdered sugar.
So that's almost what, the whole box?
Almost.
Some cakes you have to cool before you ice, but this one you don't. Now we're ready to let it go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. This is some kind of good. Because the cake is warm, it'll just
It just
slide.
just flows out, doesn't it? That's awesome. All right, I'll take that off your hands.
Would you like to dip
Wait.
in?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
There's not a calorie in a carload of this, I'm telling you.
What do you think?
Yum. This is wonderful. The cake is just so nice and light and fluffy. The frosting is great. It's just chocolate perfection.
It's really good and it's moist and delicious and really chocolatey.
That cake was very delicious. I love chocolate on chocolate.
It was like an overload of chocolate, so that was just my favorite part of the cake, honestly.
It's like a cross between cake and fudge.
It's good.
It's better than most cakes.
Better than most cake?
Yeah.
Yeah? That icing pretty good?
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
Allison, again, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
for
giving us this
coming.
opportunity. We really appreciate it. You can find this recipe.
On Pioneer Woman Food Network for a Texas sheet cake.
And just replace the,
Yeah, use whipping cream for the icing instead of milk if you can. I think it just makes it creamy.
yeah, I do too. Thank you
Great.
so much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.